day, everyone. It's a joy to be with you again on this wonderful program we call Motivational Talks. I wish you a wonderful season, a Merry Christmas, and a mighty blast of joy and fruitfulness in 2022. You see, I started off with the greetings rather than ending with the greetings. You have to learn to be a bit different at times and utilize your skill sets to harness opportunities to demonstrate how you can change the status quo for the better in your life. Well, today we're going to talk about being focused, how you can get yourself focused. One hint: get off the phone, get off social media, give less time to that and put more time to what's going to benefit you, what can effectively impact your life, and what can make you grow to impact others. In other words, look for something impactful. If your call is to make it on social media, then that's fine. You can put your TikTok videos, you can go on YouTube and put your videos there, that's where you're at. But if your call is to just browse through the stuff and just look at them and giggle and laugh without being constructive, then you put that phone down and get onto something more productive. The theme today is staying focused. Look, an interesting characteristic of the human being is that we can be in one place and the minds can roam everywhere. It goes around the world thinking about joy, sorrow, money, business opportunities, thinking about everything and anything. That is where the mind is. And when the mind wanders away, you lose focus on what you're doing or where you're supposed to be and how you can make things happen. Your mind goes around and you're wondering, oh my gosh, what did they just say? Oh my gosh, how can I get this right? Because you lost track. Your mind went away. Staying focused means concentrating on the task at hand and letting your body be with your mind. Your mind isn't diverted away, and you keep your focus on the activities that you're doing. Staying focused can help you to utilize every hour of your day more effectively. Staying focused is something important to everyone, critically important, and that's the catch. How much do we stay focused? Now listen, the average mind wanders away nearly half the time. Here's how to bring it back to attention. That's what I'm going to tell you today. The average person's mind wanders 47% of the time. It goes away, forgetting where you're at, what you're doing. According to a study in 2010 by Harvard University, there's nearly half the time you're doing one thing, but you're thinking about something else. And that something else can impact what you're doing right now, what you're supposed to be doing effectively. So if you add the 20-hour cycle, the variety of social media, the news you hear, the countless distractions, all those walkings from bedrooms, backyards, walk-in closets, a number of things have quadrupled to make you be distracted. But now we gotta know that it's no surprise that people don't stay focused. So you're not alone in this. Half of the time our minds wander away, but when you lose it, you lose the opportunity to become more effective. Some would argue that human attention and not money is the most valuable commodity that is. You know, there was an author called Angela Duckworth, the author of Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, and the founder of the scientific director of Character Lab. She said that staying focused is the ultimate scarce resource. Listen, it's scarce because people are normally distracted. Look, the good news, however, is that if you learn to focus, you can get a skill that can make you become cumulatively better at what you do. Your brain can learn to ignore distractions. Your brain can learn to focus on things that are relevant. Your brain can learn to linger on what's an opportunity for success. Now here's some techniques to try to teach you how to increase both your attention and productivity at the same time. You ready? Let's disengage from distractions. Now, 1. You can reduce time on tweeting, reduce time on taking up phone calls that are not relevant, reduce time on useless emails, reduce time on texting everybody, and focus on things that are relevant. Listen, if you have to send a text out, make sure it's a text that is going to contribute to something that you're doing positively. Not a text to quarrel or text to gossip. Don't do that all the time. In fact, just turn them off when you're ready to work. You gotta know that you could feel in you the need to control your focus. Why? Because many a times you go to bed at night and you think about the day, think about what you could have done, why you lost control of your ability to focus, where you lost control of your willpower, where you lost control of your physical space. Now, listen, you got to try to literally knock yourself back into the space of focusing. And you can only do this by knowing that you have to reach a goal. Reaching a goal is a lifelong journey. And there are million things that are waiting just to distract you from your goal. Million things that take your time, your determination, your strength and resilience, and your ability to focus. The first thing you need to do is to resolute in your mind that irrelevancies are going to be a thing of the past. That means things that are not going to elevate your mind, things that are not worth your while, put them down. How will you tell me what is worth your while? Weigh on some stuff. See how much it benefited you for the day. See what it contributed to your overall growth, or your overall wealth, or your overall portfolio, and see if it was positive or negative. If it was negative, you need to knock it back a bit. Chip off the edge, and come into something of reality. If you assess yourself and see the text you sent, you get an appointment to see somebody important you wanted to see. The text you sent, it will help you to get your coursework done. It will help you to revise what you were doing in school. It will help you to build on the project you're doing. It will help you to grow. Then yes, that's the text you need to send. Think of what you did on social media today. Did you go look at people's status and just smile and gossip? You didn't look at TikTok and just laugh your way around, spend 2-3 hours just doing that? Then evidently you missed out 2-3 hours of productivity. If you're a young lady, a young guy, and you spend your time irrelevantly looking at stuff that's not benefiting you, then it's time to ignore that, what I call negative externality. Focus on the love around. Focus on yourself. Stay focused, ignore distractions, and you'll accomplish your goals much faster. I'm just learning to learn. You're learning to grow. You're learning to stay focused. Staying focused is an art. You have to learn. Become a better fighter and a better athlete, a better businessman, a better student by staying focused and understanding that you have one goal in life, and that is to be who you want to be. Look, continue acting the part and you become the part. Continue trying to be who you want to be and you will be who you want to be. You can depend on your mind and your eyes, but you can't depend on those if they are constantly out of focus. You hear what I'm saying? If your mind is out of focus, you're depending on an out of focus horizon. You got to keep yourself in focus. Now, whenever you want to achieve something, keep your eyes open. Concentrate and make sure you know exactly what you want, and you're going to get it. Keep your eye on the ball. You can hit the target only when your eyes are open. If your eyes are closed, you can never hit your target. Instead of focusing on the world's problems, give your attention and energy to trust, love, abundance, education, and peace. Focus on things that will help to create a better you than things that are going to break the you down. This is what I want you to understand. I've learned to learn from the past, but I plan for the future by focusing exclusively on the present. That's where the fun is. If it can't be fun, what's the point? That's what Donald Trump said. I like that quote. And listen, set your target and keep on trying until you reach it. Don't ever give up until you get where you want to be. Remain focused. Why do you not get to where you want to be at times? Because you lose focus. You think of the tiredness, you think of the pain, you think of the stress. No pain, no gain. Oh, listen, it's not the load that breaks you, but it's the way you carry the load. That is what breaks you down. Setting goals is the first step in trying to turn the invisible into the visible. The invisible is your vision, your mind, your dream. Make that visible by implementing it, having a tangible delivery, a tangible outcome. That is where you begin to know that, yes, I have made it. I have made the invisible visible. Now, faith and hope work hand in hand. Are you with me? However, while hope focuses on the future, faith focuses on now. So you have faith, the future. Hope, the future, and faith, the now. So the future is what you hope for. Faith is what you want to do right now. Go for the two, faith and hope. Focus on it for today and tomorrow. Someone will ask, are you too focused? You may ask, do you work too hard? Why do you work so hard? All these questions run through your mind daily as you share thoughts with people. But you want to know that confidence comes not always from being right, but not fearing to be wrong. And when you think and focus, you think, oh, I may be right, I may be wrong. The confidence comes when you're not afraid to be wrong. If you're afraid to be wrong, you'll never go out there and do stuff. Because what if I get it wrong? I'm going to handle it. Look, listen, you got to be strong enough to take the hit when you make a mistake. But if at first you don't succeed, try it again. Then the courage will be near. And you got to persevere, conquer, never fear. Try again. Never bend your head, always hold it high. Look straight at the wall. Look the wall in the face. Whether you make a mistake or not, don't bend your head, hold your head high. That's when you will fear, not when you get wrong. And you will hold your faith together. A goal without a timeline is just a dream. So you need to have a goal and say, that's when I want to hit that goal. And that is what makes you who you are. Because you can hit the goal, you can go out there and have it done. All your dreams can come true if you have the courage to go after them. I'm telling you, never let success go to your head. And never let failures go to your heart. That we have a fine balance. Remain focused on what you want. Remain focused on who you are. Remain focused on what life is about for you. You got to understand that there's nothing in life that was sent for you to pull you down. Everything that comes your way is how you allow it to come your way. Remember, you have to believe in yourself, believe in God, and put your strength there. For God is not an author of confusion. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Little drops of water, little grains of sand make the mighty ocean. So arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is achieved. Remain focused on your goal. Don't take your eye off the ball. Listen, you got it in you to be who you want to be. If you try and you don't succeed, try again. But if you try not, you will never know if you can succeed. And one of the greatest errors in life is not trying at all, but remaining complacent. Focus all your attention, energy on the achievement of the objectives you're involved in right now. Focus your energy on that. Oh yes, I'm saying to you, you have it in you. The wisdom of life consists in the elimination of the non-essentials. The wisdom of life consists in the elimination of the non-essentials, and that is when you lose focus. When you're distracted, the non-essentials want to take over. As I speak to you now, your thoughts are roaming around. What is he saying? Does it make sense? How would I utilize to motivate myself? Or just knock him aside? But your current thoughts are creating your future life. What you think about the most or focus on the most will appear in your future life. If you remain negative, always say negativity, it's going to come. Remember, it's good to have a goal, but it's bad to let your goal have you. Focus is good, but focus that is too narrow becomes blindness. That takes me to the concept of tunnel vision. Tunnel vision, when you don't see the horizon, all you can have is a tunnel vision, and then you're going to lose the bigger picture. So focus is good, but when you have a narrow focus, it leads to blindness. Focus on your greater goal, your destiny. Try to knock back things that are irrelevant. And remember, today will be the start of the chapter in your life. Hooray to you who have listened. Hooray to you who want to change. Hooray to you who want to focus. Hooray to you who want a better life. For cleverness is like a lens with a very sharp focus. Wisdom is more like a wide angle lens. Wisdom is what I pray. Wisdom is what you should have. Remember, stay focused and hit your target in life. Thank you very much. Once again, wonderful season, Merry Christmas, and a lovely 2022. Au revoir, à bientôt. See you later.